So, like usual, there are black women that have channels on YouTube, and they get together and they, stream together. They put themselves on panels and discuss things, issues that affect black women specifically. Understandable, and I understand that completely. Okay, but just like with Cynthia G, letting a white man come on the panel, or I should say, call in to talk badly about black men specifically and the black community in general. You have a female named by the name of Chris Logic that has a number of videos, and she was doing a stream and had a white man come onto the panel and pretty much run his mouth about black men. And most of the females on that panel, including Chris Logic, are in agreement with this white man talking about black men don't have any accountability and blame the white man for this and that. Because these particular types of females are probably swirlers themselves, as you can see right here. Okay, that's the panel. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just a common thing that continues to happen. I've talked about it numerous times, and, you can say what you want about me. I'm a hater, this and that. My channel is low. I used to get a lot of views on my other channel, but as we already know, I'm suppressed on this channel. It doesn't even make a difference. Why do we keep doing this, ladies and gentlemen? Why? I mean, black women know what white supremacy is. Black men know what white supremacy is. It affects them. It affects them to this day. We see it in the court systems. We see it everywhere. And the people that say that white supremacy doesn't exist are full of shit. I'm not going to blame everything on racism, because there are things that racism doesn't really have anything to do with in this world. But there are many things still that racism does have to do with in this world, and we see it on a daily, day-to-day basis. You got white men coming on the panel on these black females channels talking shit about black men, right? Okay? And then how would the black woman feel if a white woman, such as a woman like this, will go on the panel of a black man on his channel and start talking shit about black women? They probably say that they'd expect it because, oh, you black men are always going crazy over white women and Becky or whatever the hell you want to call these particular types of women, whatever name you got today for her. You'll be complaining about, oh, this woman is talking badly about. See, that's why we gotta stay away from the black men and close our womb, because they are in cahoots with white supremacy. You're in cahoots with white supremacy when you get on a goddamn panel and let these white guys get up there and talk shit about black men. No white man has the right to get on no black females panel, but then again they do, because it's your channel. And this is for all the black females out there to do this. This is why there are a lot of black men out there that say you are the right hand of white supremacy. You're literally on there talking shit about black men, and then you're letting white men get on there and talk shit about black men as well. Then you got black men that will get on and talk shit about black females, okay? And then if they put a white female on their platform who just wants some black D, if you know what I mean, and then talk shit about black women all day that, oh, they can't please their man, so the white woman is taking all the black men away from you. Black women wouldn't like that. Even if they say that they don't give a damn, they wouldn't like it. But they think it's okay to put these white boys on their panels to equally join forces in cahoots with each other to talk shit about black men. It makes no fucking sense. It's asinine and stupidity. That's all it is. I noticed something by being on YouTube for all these years. I've been on YouTube since 2006, as I've told you guys, right? My first channel was deleted, as you guys already know. Had all those damn subscribers, okay? I've been on this channel trying to make it happen, and it'll happen when it happens. I don't look at YouTube as my life like these other content creators do. So I don't care about the views. I just be happy that you guys watch, okay? But if I talk badly or critique black women in a certain way, they're going to call me a Dusty. Now, I'm going to let it slide because I know I go to work every fucking day and bust my ass and I make money and I support my family. I pay my bills and take care of my responsibilities like a grown-ass adult man's supposed to do. But they'll call you Dusty if you're a black man critiquing them, but they could talk shit about you. They can call you gay. They can have white men tag team with them to talk shit about you as a black man, and that's okay for them to do. But when you decide that you want to push back on them, oh, how you gonna push back on a female? You shouldn't let it bother you. Let it bounce off. I'll let it bounce off, but I'm gonna tell you this. It's kind of It's kind of pathetic that you have to go to Zaddy to help you when these are the same people that are causing your people's downfall, as well as your own people in the community causing their own downfall as well, because we got to take responsibility and accountability for that too. The whole deal is this: black women and black men equally need to take accountability for what the fuck they do. When they are wrong, they should admit that they're fucking wrong. I've done it myself on videos, and black women should be doing the same fucking thing. These black men should be doing it as well. I don't understand also why a lot of these black women come out of their house looking like they're, you know, they're wearing shit that they should be wearing at home for their man, and they're coming out half dressed looking like this. And then when the video that I showed you guys about Marty Jannetty, that former wrestler, talking about how black women are easy and they're good in bed and you come back for more, they look at women like this, and this is why they have this particular ideal, this particular mindset about black females. I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. You know I love black women. I love black women's bodies. But goddamn, can you leave something to the imagination? And if you're going to call me gay, fuck you, because it's not gay. A woman should have a little bit more respect for herself. She should be showing this kind of shit to her man. She shouldn't be going out there putting her whole fucking body on display like a prostitute. And contrary to popular belief, tattoos are not sexy. They're really not. A lot of black females these days don't want to be in relationships. They want to sleep around, just like the black men they complain about that want to sleep around as well. Now, there are black women out there on my channel, black women that I know in my life that do want a relationship, that are in relationships, that are married to black men. They've had kids with black men and have been married for years. And their relationships are great. Of course, they have their ups and downs, but they have been going strong. There's a guy called, I think this is Thai TV, if I'm not mistaken. He did a couple of videos called Ghetto Gold Diggers. And this is one of the videos here. I can't play it, obviously, but this particular female here, you see how she's dressed. She shouldn't be dressed like this. Why are you women dressing like this out here like this? I don't understand. And then you complain about men, you know, objectifying you sexually. I mean, you doing it to yourself looking like this, coming out in slippers and then half dressed. You should be wearing at your house. You should be wearing that stuff inside your house for your man. Now, he asked the woman if she had a boyfriend. He asked most of the females in these videos, the majority of them, if they have boyfriends. Most of them say yes. He comes to them looking like he's broke. They don't want nothing to do with him. But then when he shows them his car right here, all of a sudden they got time to talk. All of a sudden the boyfriend that they said they have, they don't give a fuck about that boyfriend. Okay? So he exposes the gold diggers. He exposes the hoes. Okay? The garden tools, I'll say, in the black community. Okay? Now, in conclusion of this video, my point is this, okay? We all fuck up in this community. We all fuck up as people because none of us are perfect. You can have your little safe spaces, if you want to call them safe spaces, and talk badly about black men all you want. But then you put on these particular types of men who are in this system that are putting not only the black men down, but also putting you and your children down. These are the same type of men that will arrest your children, that will abuse your children, that have killed you black females, okay, when you've gotten in relationships with them. I'm never going to tell you that black men haven't, you know, committed domestic violence against black women. Of course they have. They've even murdered some of their fucking wives. Black women have murdered some of their black husbands as well. But these white men, you think that they are your Lord and Savior. You got them coming to your defense and talking shit about your men. Okay, these are the same men that don't give a fuck about you unless they're having sex with you. They don't give a damn about your goddamn kids. They don't give a damn about the men in your community. They want to get rid of us all. You got mammy whisperers out here that are talking shit about getting black men the death penalty for killing black women and black children, but not calling for the death penalty for white males and non-black men who have done the same. Told you many times about Alizé who got killed by her husband. He fucking murdered her and their daughter, okay? And these other black females that have lost their lives to domestic violence by white men, not just black men, okay? You never want, I'll never understand. I will never understand why you black females who have this following on YouTube, who have a huge following, a lot of subscribers, never want to talk about your black women that are being murdered by white men, okay? It's one thing if you hate black men. I understand that because you have bad experience with them. You don't want to be with black men anymore. You've turned off to them. But if you really truly give a fuck, if you really truly care about your black women, about your black sisters, about the so-called sisterhood in the black community, you would talk about equally. You will equally talk about every fucking case where a black woman has lost her life, not only to a black man, but a white man, Indian, Asian, Hispanic, any fucking man that has killed a black female or has committed domestic violence against her, you will be talking about it. You don't give a fuck about black women. None of you do. None of you do. We know you don't give a fuck about black men, but you sure as hell don't give a fuck about black women, because you know why? All you do is talk badly about black men. You ignore every single story about a black woman getting her life taken away by a white man. When a white cop killed that black woman, nobody said anything. When that black child was murdered by his mother's boyfriend and stayed in that closet decaying for a whole fucking year with his siblings in that apartment, nobody said a goddamn thing. Black men talked about it. The news talked about it, but did black women, some black women did, but did most of you that have huge platforms and divestors talk about it? No. Even if you divest, you don't give a fuck about, okay, you not only do you not give a fuck about black women, you don't give a fuck about black children, even though you say you do. You don't. But let a white woman get on one of these black men's panels. Let a white woman get on one of these black men panels and start talking about why she thinks that, what she thinks that black women are doing wrong when it comes to black men, and that she likes black men and this and that. Let her voice her opinion like that white man voice his opinion. And then let's see what happens. I don't understand why you people act like this. I understand that people are hurt, but this is just fucking, this is some childhood bullshit that you people are doing. It really is. I don't understand you people. I really don't.